There's a kid sitting on the couch. He got a controller in his hand. He is locked in. He's playing his favorite game and he's just happy. Right? But he remembered that he did not do his homework. Yeah, I'll do it later. Then when later came, our buddy just didn't do a single thing. But don't we all act like this sometimes? You know, we push everything into the last second, but then we get hit with a load of work that we gotta do in the last moment. But is there a way where we can do things even if we don't want to? You know, like the garbage that your mom or wife told you to throw, but you haven't done it because you're just lazy. And that's what I'm giving you in this video. Some tips that can help you do things that you don't like. And that brings us to tip number 1, the 5-minute rule. Let's say that your mom told you that you should clean the house before she comes back, but you really don't want to do that. But if you start telling yourself that you're only gonna do the first 5 minutes and then you're gonna stop, as you begin that 5 minute, your brain by itself will start telling you to finish whatever you started. Why does your brain sometimes do that? Well, I don't know. Some scientific shit. Is that gonna work for everybody? Nah, not really. Is that even gonna work for the majority of the people? I'm just reading some shit online. It might work, it might not. I really don't know. But this takes us to the second tip, which is music. Listen, bro, just put music on. Like, why are you making it complicated? Get yourself some pair of AirPods and just listen to music while you're doing your thing, you know? And if you don't like music, I don't know why would you not, but if you don't like music, you can listen to podcasts or anything that could keep you entertained while you're doing your thing. Most people avoid the work because, you know, it's just boring. You don't want to do boring stuff, so if it's boring, just make it fun. Create an environment where you can actually enjoy your time. And it doesn't have to be you listening to something. For example, for every 20 minutes that you do that work, maybe you should do some push-ups, maybe call a friend, maybe play a game, maybe go touch grass. And it could be anything really. Just see what you think is fun and apply it to your work. But that brings us to the third tip. Change your environment. Instead of sitting all day in your room, maybe go outside, do your work in a bench in the park, maybe go to a coffee shop, sit down, you know, drink some coffee and relax. I understand it doesn't work for everybody. I mean, if you work at McDonald's, you're not gonna make burgers outside. But if you need to study for exam, I promise you, it would help a lot if you go outside. Sitting all day in your room will just make you feel like shit. When was the last time you seen sunlight? But you really have to think about it. Like, how would you have the motivation to do anything when you're stuck at home? So take your butt out of the house and go breathe some fresh air. And then for the last tip, and it's probably the hardest one, you need to sleep. Oh no shit, you kid. Listen, man, if you don't sleep, then you are destroying your body. You really gotta sleep. I know you wanna watch videos all night. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. But if you don't sleep, you will not accomplish shit in life. That workout won't hit the same. That girl you love won't fall for you. You won't be able to focus on studying for that exam. You will never be motivated. You will always be tired. You will always be lazy. 90% of your problems are caused by you not sleeping. And please, don't listen at me like you know I'm right, but you still won't do anything to change it. This is your life. If you don't fix your life, nobody's gonna do it for you. I know you hate to hear this, but it's just facts. If you won't try to make your life better, you will always be stuck here, and you will always be that one kid who wakes up with no purpose and sleep with no purpose. And I understand that many of you guys have school, then they go work, and you don't really have that time where you can sit down and scroll on TikTok. So you spend the whole night on your phone because that's the only time where you're actually free. So I don't really blame you guys, and you're probably watching the video at 5 a.m. right now. Actually, let me know what time you're watching the video. And I need a favor from you guys. This is my second video. Watch the last video and tell me what editing you like more. I'm trying to see what kind of content you guys like, so let me know.